Yeah, hi.
So what is your name?
I'm Dennis. My
Dennis.
family name is Tan, T-A-N.
And where are you from, Dennis?
I'm born in the Philippines, which is called Cebu.
Cebu. That's a wonderful city, I've heard. I hope to visit there one day soon.
Right.
So, you know, Dennis, that I do suicide prevention from the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right.
And today at Sunday school, we were talking about suicide. It came up.
Right.
And you mentioned something that happened in your life. Can you take us back to that time? Can you tell us what was going on and what you were about to do and how you saw God come in and change everything?
Right. So, because I believe that God used me to share this testimony to everyone, you know. So the first thing is like, now to make it sure, my dad is a contractor in the Philippines. He's a general contractor, which it's not big, but we do contracts in the government project, roads and bridges. So we do roads. So I was assigned in we call it Negros Oriental. We call it in Canal City. So I was assigned there and stayed there for like 7 years. So my dad just get mad when I go home back my home, so I decided to bring my family there in Canal City. So they go to school there, my kids, and all of a sudden my dad has a different with a congressman. So the project was cut off. So basically the business gone.
So he had a disagreement with the congressman and the project stopped.
Yep.
Okay.
So it was the stop like more than years. So I was like, the kids stopped studying. So they were studying, actually they were school, they were studying Christian school. We have a pastor, and my kids always ask me if the pastor can visit my house. And I told my kids that, because I have 6 children. But at that time my eldest is like 12 years old, and my youngest is like a baby still.
Your kids were asking that a pastor come, but you did not want a pastor to come into your house.
I don't want pastor. We're Catholic. I don't want pastor. Yeah, because I have a close friend, Monsignor, and a priest in that city. So I told my daughter and my kids that I don't like a pastor in my house. Please don't mention that to me again. Okay. So make sure the project's gone. So that time, honestly, not going to shame or what should I say. The kids ate only rice with salt. And that's all we had.
Rice and salt, that was all the food you had?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And they were murderers already. Yeah. My dad is rich, but because of my pride, I don't want to go back to my place. You know, because I was thinking that why didn't call me? You know, why didn't call me? Why didn't care for me? My mom doesn't call me. You know? So I was like thinking, I can live with my own, but nothing. We getting down, all of my things sold. I sold it, everything. My motorcycle, I sold it. My refrigerator, even my TV, I sold it. Nothing in the house no more. So I was like thinking that night at 10 o'clock. But before that, we are agreed with my wife that I'd rather kill my kids, the 6 of them. You know. And after that, her and me. So my wife said, yeah. So what's the use of life living in hardship, right? So I was like, okay, if you're decided, then I'm decided to take the kids, the life of the kids, you know. So I was like, told them at the kids that night that they're going to sleep in our bedroom, and they were even asking, why is that we're going to sleep in your bed and we have our bed? No, we just want to be together for this day, for this night, you know. Just sleep, don't ask questions. So they sleep there, and when they asleep, I already decided to take their life at that moment. In that, so my gun is ready, my 9mm is ready, full bullets, 8 bullets in there, in magazine, because I've been in training also in gun club, so I know pretty good in gun. So I was reading that time, and all of a sudden there's a hard knock on the door, really hard. And when I go down, put my gun in my back, and I open the door, So I can't believe it because it's the pastor. Yeah, it's the pastor that I don't want to go to my house. And I don't want to cry. But I cannot hold it. So my life changed in that time.
So you had the gun, and it was loaded with bullets.
Yep.
And you put it in your back pocket, and you opened the door.
My back was here in my pants. So when I opened the door, I saw the pastor, and then my eye just the tears poured down. He hugged me really hard. And he took the gun in my back, and he comforted me. He take like morning. He stayed there with me till morning. 10 o'clock to morning. He stayed there with me, with my wife, comforting us. And he even bring groceries. So I was like, realize that God, spare my life, and then give me a chance to know her, to know God in me. That there is He that will change my life form and believe in God, the real God. That's what I'm here now. I'm still alive, my kids, and I am already a grandpa. My not-year-old baby, and my youngest daughter is already 17 years old.
Praise God. So, if there's someone out there who is depressed, and they may have a loaded gun right now, and they're thinking about killing themselves or killing their family and themselves, Dennis, what will you say to that person right now? What will you tell that person?
I'd rather tell them that, don't do it. Because I've been through that hardship, even harder than you. I have 6 children, imagine that. Let them go, educate them, eat them, feed them, dress them. But, I'm still here now. Because God protected me in that time when I took my hand to kill my family. God protected me in that time and sent even a pastor to stop what I'm thinking, the evil thing that I'm thinking in my mind.
So it turns out that somehow God, through the very children that you were planning to end their lives because you didn't have any food, any money for food to feed them, but He used them to save you.
Right.
Because they had reached out and to the pastor. That's wonderful. So
it's very good timing too.
Very good timing. The perfect time. God's perfect timing.
God never late.
God is never late. He's always right on time.
His own time.
His own time.
Yeah.
So if a person is depressed, they should seek help. They should talk to other people and let people know and reach help in churches and other places like that. Do you agree?
Yes, because God used people. Touch their heart to help people too. Because God says, seek and you'll find. But how can you seek if you don't tell somebody? How can you tell that you are in pain? How people know that you're in pain, you're in need if you don't tell anybody? Because if you tell anybody who is Christian or really God, believers, there's no way they will help you because God will touch their heart.
Okay, so that's our message for today, is that if you are suffering from depression, listen to Dennis's words. Let people know. Seek and you will find. Ask and you will receive. Knock and the door will be open. But you have to communicate to people that you're suffering from depression, because God will touch their hearts and use them to help you.
Right. Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dennis, for that powerful testimony.